In good health, tracking ticks from the backwoods, maybe to your own backyard.
Many families that never worried about ticks before are suddenly finding them on their kids, their pets, and themselves. And some of those ticks are carrying Lyme disease.
Yeah, Local 4 Dr. Frank McGeorge has a look at what is really a growing problem and the safest way to remove a tick if one does bite you.
How's that?
A little down.
It was after playing outside in their Rochester Hills backyard last spring that the Allen family noticed something was wrong with their son Cooper.
At bedtime, my husband called up for me, so I went up there and he said, Cooper's got a bump on his head.
Hidden in Cooper's hair,
It was a little black bug.
they pulled it out and contacted their pediatrician.
We were freaking out because you hear terrible things about ticks and Lyme's disease.
Because the tick was removed so quickly, Cooper was just fine, but some families haven't been as lucky.
We got a phone call from our vet who said that she tested positive for Lyme disease.
It was a routine blood test that revealed the Dressler's dog Maisie was suffering from Lyme disease. They never saw the tick that bit her.
You hear about the ticks being in rural areas, farmland, tall grass, and us being in the city, I guess maybe we've been a little naive to the fact that they're now migrating into all areas.
It's just not up north in Michigan, it's down here in Farmington Hills that, you really got to be diligent and watch.
They immediately emailed their neighbors. They've started wearing tick repellent and checking themselves and Maisie for ticks.
The kids are still going to play outside. We're just going to have to be more vigilant.
It's a warning echoed by the Allens.
I just thank God every day that my husband patted his head for bed, because if we wouldn't have noticed it and it would have burrowed, it could have been much different. Ticks are everywhere. I grew up my whole life and never saw one, and we camped and we ran around in the woods and we did all those things, and I'd never seen one before. There are more places than we think, and just to, be cautious. Don't be crazy, but be cautious. Just always check.
No doubt, ticks are gross, and if you find one, you probably want to get it off as quick as possible. But some old wives' tales about tick removal can increase the chances that they'll infect you. Things not to do include burning the tick with a hot match head, suffocating it under nail polish, gasoline or Vaseline, or squeezing the body of the tick when you pull it off. Using this simulated tick, the simplest thing to do is to use fine-tipped tweezers and grab the tick's head at your skin and pull it straight out. If any little bits are left behind in your skin, they'll work their way out like a splinter in a day or so. Or you can remove them like you would a splinter. Wash the area with soap and water and keep it clean. There are a couple common devices that can also be used to get ticks off. This is one of the many notched tools or spoons that can be purchased. They work very simply by catching the head of the tick in the notch and pulling up. If you wanted to make one, just use a plastic spoon and cut a thin notch in it like this. This removal tool, called the Tick Twister, seems to have a devoted online following. It works in a similar way. There's a notch that engages the tick's head, but this is designed to allow you to twist or corkscrew the tick's head out. We don't recommend twisting when using tweezers, but this tool is designed to be used that way. I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Back to you.